Okay, thank you very much everyone for joining us here for this post-match press conference following New Zealand versus Sri Lanka. We're joined by Sri Lanka captain Dasun Shanaka, who's going to be taking questions from the room here and also questions that are posted online via Zoom. Without further ado, we'll get started with some questions in the room. Can I please see a show of hands for those with questions? Sadi?
Dasun, the team was quite confident coming into this match. I mean, analyzing what actually went wrong for you in this game, today's game.
I think we started really well. The drop catches. So I think that's the game changer in this game. So Glenn Phillips went to score 100, brilliant 100. So I think it was the turning point in this game.
But despite that, I mean, chasing about 160, probably.
I think we could have kept them to score 130, 40 if we got that wicket. So yet again, we didn't bat well in the upfront. So we know that in these wickets, so it's tough. The first two overs are going to be the toughest overs. So we were 3 down after 2 overs. So it never going to help us when we chasing 160.
How tough were the batting conditions out there? Obviously, no one was really able to get a really big score on besides Glenn Phillips. And I guess as a result, how good was Glenn Phillips's innings considering those conditions?
Yeah, it was outstanding in a tough wicket. So he took a while to get settled in, and then he got his time, and there was a lot of time to hit to the ball. I think he gave his time, so that's where any of the other batsmen were not good at.
Have you watched many of the other matches here at Sydney so far? Because it looked like bowling slow was a real key tactic for you early on.
Yeah, we never expected to be slow like this wicket. So we expected to be a better wicket than this, but still, it happens. It might turn in some time with the conditions, changing of conditions. So yeah, it was not the best wicket today, but still, yeah, good wicket to play cricket.
And just the last one, you mentioned some of those fielding mistakes and dropped catches. What's the key to making sure they don't happen again in the next game?
No one wants to drop catches when we play international cricket. So no, we don't need to point out anyone. And we don't want to blame anyone. What we need to do is to regroup in the next game and come sharp in the next 2 games, actually.
Dasun, you had 6 injuries so far in the tournament. How tough is it to lose some of your top players and then to bring in replacements from Colombo and even they break down? As captain, how tough has it been for you?
Yet again, it's uncontrollable, so we can't expect players to be fit, and there might be times that more and more players will get injured. So first we have to check and see why what's the reason behind that the players getting injured. So I don't have the control. Only the controllable thing is when the players come to the field, so I can get the maximum out of them. So apart from that, it's a concern, but I don't consider much on that.
Do you still believe that you got a chance to make it to the semi-finals?
Yeah, obviously, yes. So next 2 games, if we can get through those 2 games, and especially the run rates, with a good run rate, I think we got a better chance to make it to the semis.
Dasun, just to follow on from what Rex was saying there, at times throughout this whole year, really, there have been moments where you've had big defeats and people have perhaps thought, can you bounce back from that? And you have done. You've obviously won the Asia Cup not too long ago. Does that give you confidence that you can still progress in this tournament, that you have a good performance even after a defeat like this one?
Yeah, we have bounced back in the past. So especially this young team, so they have gone through a lot of hard times. So I think we still can bounce back from this situation and can manage to get to the semis.
And just on the start of your run chase, when you lost a lot of early wickets to Trent Boult and Tim Southee, was there anything you could have done differently as a batting unit at that point, just to try and give yourselves a foundation for that target?
Yeah, it's always about playing straight with the moving ball. So we were not good at in this game. So next game we are looking forward to do well.
දසුන් අපි දැක්කා පැතුම් නිශංකගේ ඒ උඩ පන්දුව ගිලිහීමත් එක්ක මුළු කණ්ඩායමම නිකන් කඩා වැටුණු ස්වරූපයක් දැක්කා. මේ ඒ වගේ වෙලාවක ගොඩ ගන්න හැකියාවක් තිබුණ නැත්නම් ඒක සෑහෙන මානසික බලපෑමක් කරාද තවත් උඩ පන්දුවකට වැඩිය?
මෙහෙමයි, පැතුම් ගත්තාම දක්ෂ පන්දු රකින්නෙක් ඉතින් ඔහු මං හිතන්නේ නැහැ මීට කලින් උඩ පන්දුවක් අතහැරලා තියෙනවා කියලා. ඉතින් මම වනිදු පොඩ්ඩක් මොකද පහුගිය තරඟේ හොඳින් පන්දු යවන්න හැකි වෙච්ච හින්දා යාට පොඩි මේකත් තිබ්බ අප්සෙට් එක. මම හිතන්නේ අනිත් ප්ලේයර්ස්ලට ඒක එච්චර මේ වුණා කියලා. මොකද වැදගත් වෙන්නේ එතනින් එහාට හොඳ මැච් එකක් සෙල්ලම් කරන එක. ඉතින් හැමෝටම වුණා උනේ කඩළු දවාගෙන තරඟයට අවතීර්ණ වෙන්න ආසනාවකට. ඉතින් ඊට එහා අපිට ඕන දේ කරගන්න අමාරු වුණා.
නවසීලන්ත කණ්ඩායමේ පවර් ප්ලේ එක ඉවර වෙනකොට ලකුණු 26ට විකට් 3ක් වගේ ප්‍රමාණයක හිටියේ. එතකොට අපෙත් මුලින් විකට් සොයන්න. නමුත් ඇයි අපිට බැරි වුණේ ඒ විදිහට? කියන්නේ මේ කණ්ඩායමේ හැකියාවේ ප්‍රශ්නයක්ද නැත්නම් මේ මානසිකත්වයේ ප්‍රශ්නයක්ද තියෙන්නේ?
මම හිතන්නේ හැකියාවවත් මානසිකත්වයත් ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෙමෙයි. එදා දවසේ ක්‍රීඩා කරන විදිය. මොකද ඇති වෙන්න මේ සිටුේෂන් වල සෙල්ලම් කරලා තියෙනවා. මම හිතන්නේ විකට් 4ක් ගියාමත් චාමිකයි බානුකයි සෙල්ලම් කරපු එකත් හොඳට රන්ස් බෝඩ් එක අරගුණා. මම හිතන්නේ චාමික අවාසනාවන්ත වෙලා විදියට දැවී ගියා බවුන්ඩරි ලයින් එකේදී. ඊට පස්සේ මම හිතන්නේ බානුකයි මා එතන පාර්ට්නර්ෂිප් එකක් දැම්මා. ඉතින් අපි දෙන්නට ඕනනේ ඕවර් 15ක් විතර එනකන් ගහන්න. ඉතින් බානුකගෙන් පස්සේ වනිදු ඉන්නේ. ඉතින් බානුකගේ දැවියාමත් එක්ක මම හිතන්නේ අපිට තිබ්බ අවස්ථා ගොඩක් අඩු වුණා තරඟේ. නමුත් මම ඒකාන්තයක රැඳී හිටියා. ඉතින් ආසනාවන්ත විදිහට ක්‍රීඩකයන් දෙකේ දැවියාම පරාජයට හේතු වුණා.
Okay, I don't think there are any more questions from in the floor, so we'll go to Zoom. And Amitava, please, your question. One question each, please.
Yeah. Hi, Dasun. This is Amitava from Preview India. I was talking about your batting performances in this World Cup so far. Not only in today's match, also in the Namibia match you lost in the earlier stage due to batting. So, is batting is a bigger problem for you than bowling at the moment?
See, there's nothing to be a problem when we play international cricket. It happens, it's just a one game. Yeah, Namibia game, it was a bad game for us, but after that we played good cricket in the tournament. So today's the worst day with batting. I think it was the worst display with batting. So what is important is to regroup as a batting unit and do well in the next two games.
Thank you.
Okay, next question. Umesh, please. Again, one question each, please, guys. Umesh? No. Okay, Wahid?
Right. Shankar, this is Wahid from Lahore, Pakistan. First of all, very hard luck for that match. If we talk about the Asia Cup, Sri Lanka's start was not good, but at the end, Sri Lanka won the tournament. What do you think? Still, Sri Lankan cricket fans have a hope in the rest of the tournament? Thank you.
Yeah, see, as I mentioned before, so we have gone through a lot of tough times. So I think we can still bounce back from this point.
Okay, great. I think that concludes this evening's press conference. Thanks very much, Dasan, for your time.
Thank you. Thanks.